today. Hey, it's Pam from Ben McFuzzyLugs back again with another weekly roundup. You guys didn't seem so madly keen on me doing my my Etsy tips video at the same time as this roundup video, so I'm going to separate them and we'll get another video. Sorry if you can hear a plane going overhead. I do live on a flight path and I just decided to start filming just as this had happened. So if you're watching this on the replay, I'm going to start just doing a roundup of what we did last week, what's going on for the week ahead, and then I've got a wee sneak peek at something exciting that I just had delivered for me, a kind of first look on a new fibre, new exciting needle felting thing, and then just a wee roundup and an explanation where I want to take forward this weekly live stream. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? And if you come in, if you've got any questions or comments, hopefully I'll see them come across the screen today. Technology, I'm not so good at it. Right, so last week was a totally massive week for my channel, actually. Biggest week ever, so thank you all for your support, but I also quite a lot of stuff to look back on. So on Monday, we looked at the many hats of an Etsy seller. I just wanted to talk about there how when you're actually an Etsy seller, you forget, but there's so much more to it than just being an artist. Excuse me. It's not just a case of make an item. You've got so many other jobs that you have to do to actually be decent at selling your item, which is a little bit scary, but over time we learn, and if you stick with my channel, hopefully I'll be able to help us all along the way of improving all our hats. On Wednesday we looked at the stunning purple violet carded bats from World of Wool. They're my favourite just now anyway. So we had a quick look at them and how they felted up, the staple length and everything of them. And then on Thursday we used those bats on my dragon to sort out his feet. I showed you how to needle felt his feet and then how to wrap his legs and felt down to a nice firm texture, and how when you do felt down to a firm texture, when you've put a top coat over, what can happen is as it felts down, then you get bare patches that you have to fill in again, and that's totally normal. Friday I had a surprise video that I wasn't expecting to have to release, but everyone was totally freaking out on Friday because Etsy stats were down, completely down. I'm not even sure if that's still totally fixed for everyone just now, but people were freaking out because they were going onto their stats and having a look at their shop and it was saying you've had no views today. And they were absolutely freaking out. But the thing is, everything else was working. People were still getting sales and everything. It just wasn't updating the number of views people were getting. So people were freaking out over that. And I totally understand that. But at the same time, your views is so not as important as people seem to think it is. So don't stress it quite as much as that. Totally, if your views... look at your views monthly. Etsy suggests you look at your views monthly. That gives you a trend overall. If you look every day, first thing in the morning, you're looking and going, how many views have I had while I was asleep? That's just a waste of energy. Especially just now. We're in the summer holidays just now. People are out doing stuff with their kids. Your views are likely to be down. Deal with it. Still work on making everything better, but don't waste energy refreshing your views every 2 or 3 minutes. Saturday I did a video I was requested to make. It was just simply on how I pronounce the word Etsy. Because it's a bit strange to people, and I explained that yes, over the years I hadn't heard anyone say the word apart from myself and my friends, and we thought Etsy was the correct way to say it, and we're wrong. It's Etsy. It is supposed to be Etsy, but I just can't say it. I'm going to call it Etsy. I'm really sorry. And Sunday, a little bit exciting. If you haven't looked yet, I uploaded my channel trailer and I was learning a bit of video editing and stuff for that. Now, it's not a whole lot. It just tells you what videos I make, what days of the week, and just shows you a little bit about me. And basically, if you're not subscribed to my channel, anytime you visit my channel, that trailer will come up. So if you want rid of it, totally subscribe below, the little dog in the circle. Click on that and that gets rid of the channel trailer. But if you haven't had a look at it, just have a wee look and give me some feedback. I'm just learning about video editing as we go along and just having a bit of fun with it. And hopefully over time I'll get a bit better. But yeah, just gave that a try. And if you have a channel trailer, just give a comment below what you've done in your channel trailer. Don't link to it just now because then YouTube will mark it as spam and I'll have to go in and do extra clicks. Just comment and then I'll be able to click on your name on your channel and I'll be able to go and have a look. So if you just let me know if you've got a channel trailer and if you've got any tips how you found having a channel trailer. Okay, now for this week ahead, again, quite exciting. Probably not quite so many videos because I don't want to burn myself out and run out of ideas. I do have tons of ideas. But for the week ahead, today our separate video is going to be on marketing versus spamming. This is such a big subject because so many people think they're marketing their shop, they think they're marketing their items, and all they're doing is going on groups and posting to their page and posting to their friends constantly, look at my stuff, look at my stuff, look at my stuff. And they think this is doing them good. It so isn't. It's such a not good thing to do. So I'm just going to talk about how you can effectively market, especially using things like Facebook or even YouTube if you want as well. But how just spamming people is so not cool. It's so not good. It's just going to work against you. So that's today's video. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to do a review, needle felting product review of some pipe cleaners that I've got. I have some interesting plans for this one. I hope it works out. It should be a fun video if it works. And obviously also hopefully give you some ideas of things to buy and things not to buy. And on Thursday, we're back to our dragon. He's here with me, and I'm going to show you how I've got to where I've got, which is with his tail and adding this wee bit in the middle, and how I've done all of that on my dragon. He's really starting to come together. I'm getting quite excited about him just now. So that's what we've got coming up for the week, and that's what we had last week. And just now I want to share with you all this kind of exciting new product that I just got sent to me. How can I get this in frame? There we go. Aclaine fibres. It's an acrylic fibre for needle felting, and what's exciting about it, oh, backlight, sorry. What's exciting about this fibre, I'd heard, is it's possible to use to make needle felted sponges or possibly even washcloths or things. So we are together going to have a first look at this because I haven't even opened it yet. I'm just opening it up while I'm speaking to you, which is why I'm being a little bit distracted. Oh, there we go. It is, I ordered this, I'm quite impressed. I could only find to order it from China or Japan just now, where it's big over there. I haven't seen anyone selling it in the UK yet. Let me know if you have spotted anyone. So I had no idea what we were getting. It's a cute little pack. It's, for the amount we're getting, I'm not going to lie, that's fairly expensive for what I've got, but I was excited to try it out. So, what colour am I least likely to use? Oh, I don't know, I'll probably use them all. But yes, it's a lovely range of colours. There were several packs with different ranges of colours. I just picked this because it had quite a lot of different colours, but also some kind of naturally ones if I wanted to make any kind of bear things. I think this green I'm probably going to use the least. So just breaking it off. It feels like normal fleece. It seems to have been in a bat and it's been cut into short strips, it seems. Staple length is about a couple of inches. It is quite soft. Now this is supposed to, it's an acrylic fibre and it's supposed to felt down really quickly. This is awkward because I can't move the camera just now, but we'll just have a go at felting it. This is just my 38 spiral needle, so it's probably not the best for this. It doesn't seem to be felting any quicker than any of the other carded bats that I've been using. It feels actually very similar to the violet bat that I used last week. Real-time felting. This is really weird without me being able to have the fast forward button going on. But again, if you're watching this on the catch up, or if you let me know just now what kind of things you like in a live stream, if this is all working okay for you, if the visuals are okay, or if you absolutely hate live streams. I know some people love them, some people hate them. I'm just trying it out because it's something that YouTube seems to like. They seem to push us to do. So got to try and keep the channel happy, basically. Keep the platform happy, and that's the same on anything. See, with Etsy, see, rather than complaining about all the terrible things they're doing to us and how rubbish everything is, it's much better just to find out what their rules are and play by their rules rather than complain about how rubbish it all is. So this is felting down. I wouldn't say it's felting massively quickly. Or rather, not any quicker than the carded bats that I've been using. It does have a nice feel to it. It's fairly soft. I think if I had the time and I kept going, it would really felt down to quite a small, dense size. I mean, this has already gone down to a good bit smaller than how we started. It's actually, I think on camera, it's coming up a little bit more of a luminescent green than it actually is in real life. The light's picking it up. It's a little more of a kind of mossy lime green. I'm rubbish at colours. But it's certainly not this day glow colour that I'm seeing back through the phone. Okay, while I'm doing this, I just want to talk about the future for these live streams. So I still haven't got my webcam properly set up to be able to do this yet, but that is planned in the future. I'm sure quite a lot of you find it can be really, you know, Mondays seem to come round so quickly when I'm not expecting them. Do you find that? So I hadn't got, especially with all the videos I threw up last week, I just didn't have time to try and find the software to set up my webcam. So if you guys live stream, can you let me know what software you use and what are you finding best? Because I'm really struggling to find things that work. I've tried and just don't seem to be able to live stream really well, apart from just sending from my phone, which I know the quality is utterly terrible. Which totally makes sense. It's just using my phone's Wi-Fi and using my phone's camera. Hopefully the light and everything looks much better today. The camera seems a bit happier, so I hope this is looking better. But yeah, if you guys can let me know what software you use and what works for you and what doesn't work. Preferably cheap stuff, because I've tried a lot and I don't want to be spending out loads of money on stuff that just doesn't work. Also, I kind of mentioned before the reason I want to get to be able to live stream from my webcam onto my computer is because I want to be able to do shop reviews for you guys. So if you have an Etsy shop and you would like me to do a wee review of it, just go through your shop, see live if there's anything that we can improve or what I think of it, hopefully send a little bit of traffic your way as well. If you give a comment down below of a link to your shop, I know I just said don't do links because I'll have to accept them, but yeah, I'll accept these. I don't mind having to click on it. So if you can give a link to your Etsy shop, and I will try and get set up to be able to live stream the review. If I don't get to live stream a review, then I'll record a review and hopefully pop it up in the coming weeks. But yeah, if you want me to have a look over your channel, then totally leave a link below and I'll go over and have a look, because I really want to support you guys as well. I'm not like an expert who's going to sit here and just say, oh, everyone go and look at my Etsy shop, support me. I want to support you guys. So if you have an Etsy shop and you want me to look at it, I'll do everything I can to give you a bit of help and advice, and hopefully we can work together and help each other as well. Yeah, as I thought, this has filtered down to quite a small size. It's quite a nice feeling. Now what I do plan to do with this, but it's not going to be this week, I have heard that it's possible to make beauty blenders out of these, and I thought it would be kind of cool to make like cute beauty blenders and give it a try. Now I've never even used a beauty blender. So, and I'm definitely not a makeup channel, but I'm going to have a wee go at making one of these into a beauty blender and then possibly attempting to use it to put on some of my makeup and see how that goes. It sounds weird and interesting, but totally worth a go. And I haven't decided what kind of animal or what kind of colour scheme I'm going to do for these, but sounds kind of fun. Just something a little bit cute, a little bit different, but also to see if it actually works. And also I'm going to try some different ones. Apparently people have used them for like dishcloths, like to clean your dishes. What do you actually call that? Well, like scrubbers rather than dishcloths. They apparently hold their own really well and work quite well as that, but obviously people haven't been selling them as dish scrubbers because I don't know that there's a massive market for a really expensive handmade dish scrubber when, yeah, but who knows, I will give that a try as well, possibly in the future, because that could be kind of fun also. Yeah, but first of all, we're going to try this as a beauty blender. So has anyone ever used this, what is it, the Aclaine fibre before? Have you ever used this Aclaine fibre? Have you got it? Have you found anywhere that's not in China or Japan that sells it? I'm actually just pointing the top. Now I've spoke about beauty blenders, I'm just pointing the top of that. I'm trying to make it into a beauty blender, but yeah. I've got to stop doing that. Sorry for blinding you all. I was advised to get a hair light to separate myself from the wall, so it kind of illuminates the back of my hair, but if I move, then you guys get blinded. Anyway, I think I'll leave that for just now. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you have any comments, this video will be uploaded soon. I will try and do a live video every week, so if you let me know what kind of things you want to see on it, and yeah, I will be back with you later on with a properly filmed video without all the planes flying overhead and my awkwardness. But thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you later.